Hey everyone. Oh, my lands. Well, turns out we're not leaving this weekend. We're probably gonna be leaving next week. Oh, prayerfully. There's only like a 14-day stay allowed here at this campground here in New Mexico. So prayerfully and hopefully we're able to get out of here in the next 3 to 4 days. And the only reason why I say maybe 3 to 4 days is because the factor is that um, we're gonna be waiting on something else to come through, and then gonna be trying to get gas for the generator again. And I'm gonna be getting the propane tanks filled up. We are flat broke. That's why we're asking for help. We are just flat broke. I'm gonna be trying to do crocheting of American flag blankets. I'm going to see if maybe using my ability to crochet will help bring in money. I don't know. But yeah, you never know. You just never know. And because I can crochet, because I know I do have the ability to crochet, and I'm sorry, people. But yeah, no, it's been okay here, but oh, New Mexico's, they're having their own cold time right now. When I say cold time, I don't mean like 20s or 30s. Thank God above, not 20s or even teens. Not like with what the northern states are dealing with. Because we're not doing that. We're not doing that crap worth. We're not doing that crap worth a darn. We want to be able to stay in reasonably warm temperatures. Last week we had about a 2 day spurt, and then it got warm again. But now for the next week, it seems it's going to be in very much the chilly temperatures. So yahoo! I mean, personally, I enjoy having like 70s, 80s degree weather. I prefer that over 50s and 60s, or even the 40s or 30s any day of the week. Any day of the week. But I will still take the 50s and 60s over 40s and 30s too. I will still take those temperatures over the lower temps because I just, yeah, I love the scenery of winter. I really do. For the northern states, I do enjoy the scenery of winter weather, but I can do without the temperatures. That's just how I am. That is just honestly how I am. And quite frankly, that's how my husband is. He and I are both in the same boat. He and I, although not exactly the same boat, he doesn't like winter time because, especially for the northern states, because he then witnesses all the plant life go down into dormancy. And for him, he goes, it looks like dead zone. And I'm going, okay. But so yeah, he can feel when nature itself has gone into gone into the ground. But yeah, no. So for us, we are traveling through the southern states and hopefully eventually we're gonna get ourselves into Texas. And I cannot wait. I will not deny the factor that probably the ocean will be rather on the chilly side. I will not deny that factor whatsoever. But my husband and my husband has told me about this boondocking area right on the beach for the southern part of Texas. And quite frankly, I love that thought. I love that idea of being able to just being on the beach, seeing the ocean and everything. Yes, New Mexico has its own beauty. The desert definitely has its own beauty, and it definitely has its own type of loveliness. But after a while, I've now gotten, after being in the deserty part for about 2-3 weeks now, I am ready. I am ready to have something else other than desert. Uh, it's it's been lovely here, but I am ready to move on. Fully ready. But as I said before, we're broke, and so therefore we're now, granted, we have a full tank of gas for the truck. Yahoo! Thank you, Jesus. But we now need gas for the generator, propane, and our propane tanks, and for the RV, and then we'll be able to go. Well, and one last thing that's being sent to us in the city that we're close to. So we're gonna be waiting on that. It probably won't take too long. More like that. Today's Saturday, so Monday. It may get to the city that we're closest to in about maybe Wednesday, and then we'll be able to just shove off. So, yeah, I'm gonna be telling my husband for the nights that definitely are chilly, like say around 30 degrees type deal chilly, basically cold. Yeah, let's have the sticking heaters on. But then during the nights that are like 40s, definitely in the 50s type deal thing, I'm going, let's just kill the generator and let's not use up the gas. But yeah, no, so yeah, we're still broke, regrettably, but we are still broke, but God Almighty is working things out for us. He is providing for us. He is helping us get the supplies that we need. So we're just waiting. We are just waiting for this stuff to come on through. And then, but while we're here, I have been while we've been here, there have been, different RVers have come in and gone, and it's been interesting to say the least on finding out seeing all the different types of RVs. Now, granted, the majority of them, we already know them. We already know what they look like. And then, but then,
Mommy, I love you.
I love you too, kiddo. But, Hadassah, little one, don't do that, please. But, yeah, there's two Class A's, basically school bus type of, full size school bus type of RVs here. And then there's that little one. Yeah, well, that's their own choice, okay? That's their own choice. And then there's 1, 2, 3 fifth wheels other than ours. Now, fifth wheels can come in all shapes. Well, not all shapes, but they can come in all sizes, like extremely short to like 20 feet, maybe, even smaller than that, to really long, 40 feet, 40 feet long. So, in my opinion, I will stick with 40. My opinion, right now, the 34 feet for us works. The 34 feet honestly does work for us right now. Probably here the next year or two, it will no longer work. And the only reason why I said it's because there's something that, in the works, I'll just say that way. There's something in the works that is going to be coming soon, and having once the process is done and the subject is finished, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need to have more room. Period. Well, we're gonna need to have. We will be still living in our 34-foot RV, but probably a year or two afterwards, we're gonna need to get a bigger one. Period. Plans that we're gonna need to get a bigger one. But now, granted, I have looked online and fifth wheelers do not have. I mean, seriously, I don't get this, and I mean no disrespect. I really don't get this. Why can't fifth wheelers also have a bunkhouse inside at the end of it all? I'm dead serious. And somehow go, why can't it just be like a bunkhouse at the end of at one end, and then like have like an adult, for the parents to sleep in and everything, and have room for all their things, of which they need, at the end where at the end part where it hooks up to the truck. That's my question. But a lot of those types of things of where. Okay, go.
It's at 49%.
Go ask your dad, actually, baby girl. Okay. And a lot of what I'm describing apparently is a lot of it is only found in travel trailers, and I'm just going, we can't really do that, because my husband's dad told us that it'd be better for us to have a fifth wheel, so that way when the wind's kicking up and everything while we're traveling, it doesn't make the RV do this number on us, and then and then plop over type deal thing. Well, so we got the fifth wheel, and per my father-in-law's instructions, but and at one point it was really rather windy, and my husband was actually grateful in the factor that at that moment he was going, okay, yeah, I see my dad's point. And so we've stuck with the fifth wheel. Now, granted, after 6 months, after having this thing for about 6-7 months, I'm going, okay, I know what I prefer in an RV now. But you know what, though? A lot of the RV channels say, yes, go with what you want. But then, like, they're like, get, just basically this. It's a life lesson in learning what you truly want in an RV, because you think you know what you want in the beginning part, and you believe you know what you want originally in the RV. But after you've lived in an RV, for a while, a decent sized while, then you start to really know what components, what things you want in an RV. Because now, granted, you may say, no, I got the right RV, but in other cases, you may not. You may not think that. So yeah, it's definitely a learning process. But one of the things, though, that a lot of the RVers will say is, do your research, and they're not lying, nor joking, nor teasing, or anything else of the sort. We did our research, at least we thought we did our research, but we did a fair amount of research. I won't lie, we did actually do a fair amount of research, but you will forever be learning on this stuff. You will forever be, maybe not forever, but you will be for a decent size while, and I mean like more than a year type deal thing, learning what you like, what you don't like, how you want to organize everything out, how you want to have everything to look, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, it's it's definitely a learning thing, a learning process while having an RV. Yes, get yourself definitely knowledgeable about everything, about pretty much everything, but at the same time, as as you may think you know what you need to know, you won't. From personal experience with me and my husband, we thought we thought we knew what we needed to know. Mm-mm. We didn't. We didn't. We did not have all the knowledge that we needed to know. But that's okay. That's okay. It's a learning process. It is, honest to God, a learning process. So, it is what it is, and we're thankful for the learning curves that we've been having in our new life in the RV. And we've been thankful for the fact that we've been able to share our testimony of our faith and our belief in Jesus, um, we've been thankful to be able to do all that type of stuff. So it has been a win-win. But now we're just waiting for some financial backing to come on through for us. We're still, at one point we were doing really well, at least in my opinion, but at the same time I also knew it wasn't going to last for very long. But at the same time, I was grateful of the backing that we had, and I really was. And the backing that we do get, I won't lie, it's not a whole lot. It honestly is not a whole lot. It's my husband's disability, and because of two particular issues that are still there, we are not getting as much as what we would like to. But God is definitely helping us out. He's definitely sorting things out for us and working things out to where we can actually get the stuff that we need to be able to continue on with what He's called us to do. And so eventually, at some point here, we will be getting everything that we need. We're getting everything else that we need, and then traveling down into Texas to do it's going to take about maybe 2 days to get down to where I would love to be, which is at the Gulf Coast. I want to be there, and I want to be able to see the ocean. I want to be able to experience being literally on the beach and just having the beach right there, just right there out of my front door, just right there. And I honestly love that thought. So we are, but we are trying to enjoy the experience here to a degree. Okay, I won't lie. My attitude has not been all that great. My attitude has not been all that great because the fact is I'm just wanting easy and smooth. That's all I want. But you know what? I've been forcing myself to breathe. Honest, I've been forcing myself to breathe and just try to just go with things as they're coming, and just just honestly breathe and allow for the flow of things to come as they need to, because I don't have other than relying on Jesus, I don't have much of any other choice. Oh, you dang dog. Our dog got herself wrapped around the stinking grill and around on the feet of the RV. Oh, isn't that lovely? Yeah. The grill we bought is a nice one, won't lie. Though we had to assemble it, and I didn't think we had to do that, but apparently we did. So yeah, it's but the skies are clear today, right now. The skies are clear today, which originally they weren't totally clear as what they are now, but I won't lie, the sky is beautiful though. sky's absolutely beautiful. And the sun, with the sun shining down, it's not too horrible of a temperature. The wind, though, definitely does make it a little bit more difficult to like being out here. But the wind, thank heaven on earth, is not too bad. But yeah, so the campground here is very much of a boondocking type campground. There is no electric, water, or sewage type hookups. There is none. Absolutely none. You just work with what you've got with you. So, but at least they do have a multi. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say multi. They have a dumpster that they have a very much wide dumpster here for the campers. So I'm glad of that. But yeah, well, hey, I will let. But that's about it for updates. Prayerfully here soon we'll be able to. Prayerfully here soon, by God's grace and mercy, we'll be getting everything we need soon, and we'll be able to head off down into Texas. Well, hey, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Keep the faith and just keep on going. Again, thank you very much for watching and for listening and for following us. God bless. Love you all. Bye.